Yo, what's up, boys? It's your boy Crow, and today we are watching Which CEO just got exposed real bad by MorePegasus, and we got good old Danny, Gunnar Clancy in the thumbnail. I'm pretty sure this is about Destiny getting unbanned for like 5 minutes. Let's check it out.
Clancy subscribed. In today's video,
Diabolical.
largest Hassan orbiter, Froggen, has
Oh my
finally
God.
responded to losing the lawsuit against Ethan. She's apparently been caught trying to buy an Xbox Game Pass on stream and a
Bruh.
fitness watch, despite literally going broke. She is coping hard, saying
Yeah. I wonder where all that money went.
that the lawsuit is still going and she hasn't lost yet. She claims people have a false impression of her and starts crying about slop tubers, following in the Diddy Pica footsteps. She then gets mad at
Yep.
people calling her out for begging for money, claiming that it's just her job. Thought the job was entertainment. Ultimate
I think out of spite she just spent all the money because she didn't want to give it to Ethan. So she pretty much just spent all the money out of spite. That's my thought on that. Anyway, let's continue.
Evening Lord, Twitch CEO Dan Clancy has responded to the Destiny situation where he was accidentally unbanned. People confronted him about being biased and he has responded. Destiny and XQC call out the complete BS and they blame Hassan. Dan has possessed me again. Pray for me. Hassan is now getting very triggered and starts calling Destiny a pedo Zionist. Classic. He is somehow
classic.
still blaming Israel for shocking his dog. Absolutely stunlocked. Subscribe or you gotta enter Dan Clancy's Gooning Cave. A place with
Oh,
horrors
no.
beyond your comprehension. You're cooked.
Yeah, so cooked.
Let's up those numbers!
Now let's begin. Right, welcome back everybody. Another beautiful day on the Legendary series. So,
Holy moly.
quick recap.
That's diabolical
Largest
haircut.
Hassan orbiter Froggen has basically lost her
jump
lawsuit
scare.
against Ethan. She did not respond and is losing by default judgment now. Turns out she may owe over $200,000 and her life is completely ruined. So she finally responded and everybody is baffled, including her own fans. Froggen is currently buying an Xbox Game Pass live on Twitch. She raised $40K for her legal defense against Ethan Klein.
Bro, Xbox Game Pass, that shit's so lame. Even I don't buy that.
And lost by default. Her GoFundMe is still open despite the court finalizing the default. I am totally okay with her scamming her fans. I mean, dude,
Honestly, fair. Whoever gave their money to Frogan, they deserve to be scammed.
I knew she was dumb, but this is next level. Now, everybody thought she was spending her money on Big Macs, but turns out it's Big Macs and video games. I mean, she was playing Fortnite the other day, but this is another lack of self-control. So she responded on stream.
Yikes.
Froggen speaks about the lawsuit following the news of default judgment. She got this message in her chat: I donated $200 to your GoFundMe. Super disappointed as to the lack of clarity regarding where that money went. Really let down. So an actual fan really mad at Froggen here.
What, like a Game Pass thing?
Yeah.
1769.
What?
You're gonna buy a Game Pass month, or are you gonna buy?
A gift card
Okay. Why a gift card?
so I can use my balance.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
Really let down. I don't think you guys realize that the lawsuit is still going. I don't.
Hey, the
I,
lawsuit's still on.
I don't think you guys realize the lawsuit is not over, and I don't think you realize I've been fighting this lawsuit for.
Oh my god, the lawsuit is still going. But I'll spend all that money anyway.
Since what's it called? Since August.
Everybody just doesn't know what the law is. I'd eat as a trademark lawyer. I literally wouldn't. I'd rather boil my skin
Okay, I'm sorry, this is completely unrelated, but that might be the single slowest chat I've ever seen in my entire life. I thought that was a still image. That shit was not moving at all, dog. I mean, we can see the view count is 100 viewers there. I mean, those are some
Bots.
iDubbbz numbers right there. Really
Yeah.
competing with the best of the
Those are
best
view
there.
bots.
But are we sure that 95 of them aren't bots here? Because that shit is not moving, dog. Now, why exactly is she buying an Xbox Game Pass when she's about to go bankrupt? God knows. I mean, I feel like a normal person would try to scrounge up all the money they can in order to survive. I guess people are theorizing that her plan is to just go bankrupt and therefore not have to pay anything. But I don't really think that's gonna work.
Yeah,
now,
that's
regarding what she
not
said that the
smart.
lawsuit is still going, yes, technically correct, but it's basically over, right? She still does have the option to appeal the default judgment, but she's probably not winning it. She's basically hanging on by a thread, and she's probably not very good at hanging, let's be honest. She also said she's been fighting the lawsuit since August. I mean, yeah, it was filed then, but you have not responded. What the fuck do you mean by fighting? I mean, you were playing hide and seek, trying to avoid getting served. If you think that is fighting a lawsuit, maybe fighting the urge to buy out the local McDonald's, but
Or maybe urge to go on a diet.
other than that, I don't know. People responded, I don't think you guys realize fighting this lawsuit. You haven't done anything but eat your donors' money. You're going to lose. Legal Mindset broke this down already. No chance she's paid more than $5K in legal fees so far. Law student here, if the judge issued a default judgment, that means the trial is over. She's not entirely wrong in saying the case is still going. At this point, she can appeal, or Ethan can actively enforce the judgment to make her pay what she owes him. Yeah,
I mean, Ethan got this W.
I don't think it's actually been issued yet, but Ethan did file it. But I think this is the best part. Did she just admit to using her GoFundMe funds to buy a Game Pass gift card? No. That was a separate budget, of course. You got the Big Mac budget. You got the Fortnite
Yes.
budget. You know, you got
Yes.
the Xbox Game Pass budget. You got the Roblox budget, you know. Gotta get my core blocks. Anyways, apparently, she's also wanting to buy a new fitness watch. Surely that
I mean, she has no use of that. Come on.
that is the pressing issue at this moment. Frogan deletes a chatter's message about the 200K settlement looming while she talks about buying a new fitness watch. Does not address the chatter's criticism of her use of GoFundMe funds. Somebody said, kind of shocked you can afford a new watch with the 200K settlement looming. Message deleted by a moderator.
Is the game downloaded?
Just
Is the
finished.
game downloaded?
It just
Is the game
finished.
downloaded?
It just finished.
Is the game downloaded?
Kind of afford. You kind
Really getting cooked by chat.
of shocked you can afford a new watch, girl. I wish like all these people put as much time into thinking they know law into harassing me.
How about you
yourself.
shut the
Like,
fuck up?
what?
If only they knew.
Okay, I don't know why they're talking like some cryptic language here. Oh, if only they knew, if they only they knew the truth. Okay, I mean, tell us then, like, at least educate us on what's going on. What is the actual amount that Frogan owes? That was obviously just a speculation. Maybe tell the game plan. How is she planning to win? I mean, I don't think she can anymore. Also, this strategy of just ignoring everything, deleting comments, and then crying about people running with a narrative. I mean, you're not out there clarifying the narrative at all. I guess the strategy is stay in your echo chamber till
Holy
you're
shit.
literally bankrupt.
What the
Also, I'm
fuck is that
sorry,
made
but
of?
I have to talk about the watch. So, a fitness watch, I assume, you know, an Apple Watch, a Fitbit or something. Is that really the issue, Frogan? I mean, like, okay, they are accessories and they can help you out, but I think the main issue is to stop stuffing your face with Big Macs, okay? Probably watch the calories first before splurging on a watch, especially when you're fighting this lawsuit here. I mean, you could buy 500 watches at this point, but if you can't put down the hamburger, nothing's gonna change.
Yeah, that shit's useless.
Or you buy all this shit, but then you don't stop stuffing your face, you don't start exercising. I mean, like, what's the point then? Not very halal. Using charity money for personal use is strictly haram. Ozempic is expensive. She went full DSP, scammed her audience, and will just say you're the crazy one if you think she's done something wrong. Now,
Yep, another lol cow. She was a lol cow from the start.
apparently a clip has surfaced where she's talking about slop tubers, and she claims that we're trying to make her into a lol cow. I mean, you did that yourself. Twitch streamer Frogan sits in the dark and rants about slop tubers and her experience streaming on Twitch. Frogan states that she is too smart to be a lol cow, even though
Stop the cap.
So people are trying to make her one. Of course, she's a very smart person who managed to align herself with some of the stupidest people on the internet and get
That clip is so cringe.
herself sued and destroy her life. Very smart.
He's hanging out. I enjoy streaming, but like, no, that's a lie. I used to enjoy streaming, but at the end of the day,
Very smart.
there is literally nobody on this platform that has the experience I have streaming. Nobody. At the end of the day, they're trying to make me
Holy
a
shit, what is this
lolcow,
quality?
and unfortunately, I'm too smart for that.
What is she streaming from Cuba?
And when they talk about like hating me or
Nah, probably from a swamp.
whatever, they don't like me dead ass based on a caricature that they created of a person that doesn't even exist, which is so funny. It's like fucking delusional. Some fantasy just to make them feel better about themselves. Yeah, dude, like I said, and I've said this so many times at this point, when I don't like somebody, I don't surround myself with them.
Bro, even the
I
mic
don't
is
surround
cutting
myself
out.
with their content. I separate myself and disconnect from them as much as possible. Like if you're leaving hate comments, like you're like on a whole different level of pathetic. And another thing is, it's just like people are like, oh, she begs for rent money. This is my fucking job, bro. If I'm asking for subscribers or have dono goals, this is my fucking job, bro.
That's not a job. You're begging. Your job is to entertain.
This is my means. This is my income.
Right. So it's her job. Okay, so her job is to beg for money on the internet.
Begging is not
I'm sorry,
a job.
I didn't know that's what content creation is about. So riddle me this, Frogan. How is it that I've been doing content creation for 7 years now, and I've not begged for a single cent ever, and I never will? Turns out you can actually do your job without begging for money like a loser. Because if you actually did your job, which is not to beg for money, but to create something entertaining that your viewers actually enjoy, then you wouldn't be in this situation in the first place. The fact of the matter is, when you create some good content, people naturally want to support you, and you don't end up having to beg for shit. Because turns out begging is actually a big turnoff, right? When I see people like this, I literally feel like throwing my money away rather than giving it to her. And you know,
Yeah, and people don't like it.
you might think it's working because you managed to con a couple of suckers.
And you know who else begs for money? It's DSP. They are the same, huh?
Into donating for your GoFundMe, but this is very temporary, right? You'll never have that sort of long-lasting fan base that trusts you and comes back to support you through the course of your career. You'll never have what the legendary series has, with a dedicated audience who tunes in every day, where if I actually miss an upload, I'm literally bombarded with 1,000 comments and messages about how you guys are apparently having an existential crisis because I didn't upload one day. God damn it. But spoilers, Frogan,
Exactly.
that is your job, to make some good ass content that people actually miss it. But literally nobody misses you, all right? Especially when you're out here begging like a loser.
Yeah, even if she went away from streaming, nobody would care. Heck, many people don't even know who she is.
Please, you know, give me an extra $5. Like, bro, like you're sitting there, you have a master's degree, instead of actually working, getting a job, doing anything but moderating for fucking Hassan, who's not paying you shit. You literally only have yourself to blame. Anyways, she
If you have a master's degree, just go get a job.
also talks about how we have this false caricature of her, false impression of her. So you're telling me you did not make the comment about US veterans and how they should get PTSD?
That was disgusting. The fact that you disrespect military soldiers who gave their life for their country, that's so disrespectful. Ever since that, my hate has grown even more for this bitch.
You're telling me you did not actually support terrorists or partner with Hassan? Interesting. So we're all just delusional.
Fucking goons,
the
man.
clips are all just probably out of context, right? This is what they always do. They're like, oh, they have a false impression of me. They're lying, blah, blah, blah. But they never clarify. What is your actual opinions? You can't just say the entire internet is wrong and then not even give a clarification as to what is the truth of the matter. And from what I understand, you double down on the PTSD comment, all right? Like, this isn't, these aren't like one-time opinions. You've routinely done heinous shit.
Like, I'm not walking back on it. I still fucking agree with it. Aw, base.
So then
Absolutely disgusting.
she follows in the steps of Diddy Piker, starts playing victim, and starts calling out slop tubers. Of course, it's all my fault. It's all our fault again, of course.
Yeah,
Even
all
super
is our
rich
fault.
streamers and podcasters ask for members and subs. Yeah, I know, but it's weird that everybody wants to shame
What is this
me
streaming, bro?
for promoting like my subscriptions or like a tip or whatever. How is that like on Twitch complaining that they're on Twitch? It's like, yeah, you're here too, bitch. The fuck? At the end of the day, people don't like me because I am their worst nightmare. I'm an Arab woman.
Worst nightmare, my ass.
I'm a hijabi woman, and I don't fit their mold of sitting and not saying anything and being submissive. I'm quite the
10 out of 10
opposite.
stream, by the way.
Shit,
Look at
my
the
mic. I'm
quality.
quite the opposite of that. And I hold people accountable for their bullshit. And people don't like that. And then like 99% of the people that talk about me, I don't know who the fuck they are, nor do I talk about them. Like all these like slop YouTubers or whatever, it's crazy.
Right.
So obnoxious.
Okay. I get it. Okay. So we're doing the Hassan thing now, where because I'm X minority, X group of people, like, dude, we don't care what you are. We literally do not give a shit. You're
Yep,
the only one
nobody
who brings
cares.
that up because you view different groups of people in different ways. And this is part of the reason why nobody likes Hassan orbiters, because when they get justified criticism, they ignore it. You know, they say it's fake, and then they play this victim mentality where it's completely unrelated. I feel like it's so disgusting to use your identity as a shield,
Dead face gives me jump scare.
respectful, and it is just a joke, right? Also, they go for the lowest hanging fruit every time. It's the slop tubers' fault. Let's all blame the drama YouTubers, the slop tubers, who
Hey, nobody can cancel my king.
were turning me into a lol cow. I don't know how many times I have to explain this. We wouldn't be able to farm you if you didn't consistently fuck up and be a horrible person. Like, if you didn't do all this horrible shit, you wouldn't be in this situation. Like, these people are like, oh my god, these slop tubers. It's your comments, it's your clips. We literally have no content. If you stop yapping, if you didn't violate copyright, you wouldn't be getting sued. This is all the consequences of your own actions. I find it funny that literally all we do is
Yep,
report
these are-
what happens, and then these people just start blaming us. Right, so then this is all the consequences of your own actions. I find it funny that literally all we do is report what happens, and then these people just start blaming us. Right, so he's not irrelevant. as her chat is literally a static.
Not irrelevant. Yeah, sure. We can
image.
see that.
Nasty and boring, yeah. Because it's like, yeah, there's people I don't like that are on the internet, but I'm not out here fucking like
Then why are you on the
commenting
internet?
on their shit like, oh,
If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. It's that simple.
if I'm so irrelevant, why do you waste your time shitting on me all fucking day? You know?
'Cause
I'm
it's
so
fun.
irrelevant to you, then why do you and your streamers spend your fucking days covering my every fucking move?
That's what people do with lol cows. And that's why you get farmed.
And shitting on me if I'm so irrelevant.
Yeah, the reason we cover you is because it makes us money. We're doing our
True.
job. I mean, you might consider your job to be begging people for money, which is completely disgraceful. I consider my job to be content creation, to entertain a bunch of people. And so we are doing our job, we're making money while we're doing it, and we're enjoying it. Also,
Yep. I'm a regular viewer, by the way.
Just because it's funny to actually cover you and your downfall doesn't mean you're relevant, all right? I can't even put your name in the title because nobody recognizes you. You're only famous because we talk about you.
True.
You are literally addressed as Hassan's moderator. Like, oh, that Hassan orbiter. Okay, the large one. Your entire relevancy is
Can't even
basically
dance.
like Johnny Somali, right? A train wreck. They don't have a fan base of their own. Also, the logic just doesn't track. She says, oh yeah, if I hate someone, I don't go out of my way to talk about them.
Didn't she always trash on Ethan? These people are such liars, man.
Have you seen what your god Hassan does? That's literally his bread and butter. Okay, I probably
Yeah, it's in the brand.
shouldn't have said bread and butter. Now she's gonna want to eat again.
Nom.
She's in a dark place right now. Oh my god. Do you guys remember a couple years ago when any YouTuber would get into any controversy, their excuse would be, I was in a dark place, right? And she's literally in a dark
She's
place right now.
literally in
Turn
the-
on the lights, Frogan. Literally, the only saving grace for Frogan is that no one ever liked her enough to become the sort of dedicated anti-fan needed to roll her in the girl world. I have no idea what you just said. But yeah, she's still less hated than people like Hassan, for example. Moving on to Ultimate Gooning Load. Twitch CEO DJ Daniel Clancy.
Oh, no.
So, quick recap, streamer Destiny was unbanned on Twitch after 4 years. After that, Hassan was visibly upset on stream and appeared to frantically text someone, after which Destiny was immediately
I heard bro made a call. And then Destiny was banned again after like 5 minutes.
rebanned. After this, Hassan was caught smiling, elated, very
Yabs done. Hehe.
joyful.
And
Wait, was that it? Wait, holy shit, no shot. Because I want to say, I can't believe he's so fucking pressed about me. What the fuck? How is he so, like, oh my god, thank God he's still banned.
So then
Yeah, they probably told him it was a mistake.
Dan Clancy responded saying it was a mistake.
A human
Yep.
made an error in terms of the unbanning. It was quickly detected and corrected.
So then people started confronting him
Now my thoughts on this is either you ban everyone or unban everyone. It's that simple. I don't like this idea of getting banned because my ideology don't match with Twitch's politics. That's just cringe.
about his lies, if he personally banned Destiny, if he was listening to Hassan. So he responded, Twitch CEO Dan Clancy claims that streamers cannot contact him directly to request someone stay banned or not.
So somebody says, is it true that certain streamers can contact you directly to request streamers that are and have been banned to stay banned despite
Seems
the
like it.
platform's current mindset on bans? Absolutely not, Senshi Manny. Nobody
I don't
can
believe
contact
him.
me to express their views on whether or not someone should remain banned or not. It is the fact that at times people reach out to me through various channels if they feel they have been incorrectly banned. And I always try to take the time to follow up to see if for some reason we made a mistake or to help them understand when they can apply to be readmitted. We have a formal process of application to for indefinite bans because they're indefinite. And sometimes people don't understand the timeline. And so I do try to help, and these are almost always smaller streamers. They tell me their story, and I work with the team. But the team, in the end, makes that decision. I do not make that decision. It's just putting a spotlight to try and then what I do is work on the team to make sure that our appeal system works so that if people are incorrectly banned that are smaller, we go ahead and fix that.
Man, that's some bullshit. There is a reason why your boy is not on Twitch yet. I feel way more safe on Kick rather than Twitch. By the way, let me know guys, where should I multi-stream? I got Kick, YouTube, and a Rumble account. I haven't streamed on Rumble yet.
Okay, what a bunch of baloney. Bro, you have not been consistent with the Twitch TOS for literal years. You obviously have favorites and are extremely biased. You said Hassan was your favorite streamer who's a radical political nutjob, not to mention your obsession with e-girls as a 60-year-old man. Now,
And look how many VTubers they ban. Unfairly.
Obviously, you never know 100% what actually happened because it's behind the scenes. But in my opinion, it's very likely that someone threw a fit, Hassan, and then he decided to act on it and reban Destiny. So you're saying the reason why the hoes on Twitch stay up and other streamers and VTubers get banned for showing nothing is on them? So as the boss, why not get a better team? I don't know why he would make this
Exactly.
claim. I'm sure they can't just message him through Twitch. But to say that he isn't talking to his moneymakers and taking their concerns into consideration on multiple issues, dude, I don't think he cares. Like, people think I'm joking, all right? I think his only goal in life is to goon peacefully. Everything else is a distraction.
Goon Lord. Absolute Goon Lord.
We've investigated ourselves and found that there's been no foul play. This is why your company Twitch is gonna go out of business? Okay, dude. Hello, Dan Clancy here. What is that, a sound piker? Aspen Gold has way more viewers than this month than you. Let me pull down my gooning rag and ban him for a week. Okay, bye, Hassan. Love you.
Yeah, that's definitely what happened.
Who that could be. There's literally a clip of Jason Lewine texting Clancy about reversing a ban. Yeah, isn't he like in the clique or whatever? Like he wants to be hip and cool, be friends with all the streamers. MorePegasus is gonna have a field day with this one, absolutely. Oh my god, no. I'm getting a call. Hello, Pegasus. DJ
no.
Daniel Clancy here. At your service. Of course, I knew you would ask about the Destiny unban. Well, you see, we had a rogue operative who unbanned him. I had no idea. I was busy gooning, of course. But I was quickly alerted on my special Hassan phone. He told me very clearly, ban Destiny immediately or
Hubby
I'm
just
not
called.
attending the gooning session tonight. That was an Avengers level threat. I quickly neutralized the rogue Twitch employee, rebanned Destiny, and firmly grasped onto Hassan's PP once again.
Holy
He didn't
shit.
even need to shot collar me this time. Although I do love it when he does. Anyways, pleasure as always, Mr. Pegasus.
Absolutely
DJ Daniel,
diabolical.
the dynamic diddler. Out. Alrighty, Dan, it's been a while since you've possessed me. Thanks for the explanation. Right, Destiny responded, reacts to Dan Clancy claiming his ban was
Okay.
corrected after human error, and that Twitch doesn't generally talk about streamers and their ban decisions.
A human
I don't like Destiny either, but let's be fair. Either ban everyone or unban everyone.
made an error in terms of the
And when I say unban everyone, I mean both those who got banned because of wrong political views and bullshit reasons.
unbanning. It was quickly detected and corrected.
Detected by what? Yeah, I like how they're talking about me like I'm a fucking virus, like I'm Agent Smith. It's like we were able to detect the anomaly and we quashed it immediately.
Very sorry about any of the confusion.
Jesus, I'm like the fucking most persecuted man on the planet. What the fuck? Do you have a special Destiny sensor?
Yeah, it's called.
They
Hassan
probably do.
fucking
Yeah,
DMing
so
What was
Like a
this?
special
but
list.
I'm not going to answer questions about individual streamers and their status. Okay, in general, we do not talk.
Aiden
about
Ross
any
is still
specific
banned,
streamers,
right?
Any specific decisions, whether it's a ban or not a ban, or
Is that true? Am I making this up? Or I thought when Dan Clancy came back, I thought one of the things that he did that was so new was he talked specifically about like Sneeko and specifically about Aiden Ross and specifically about. Am I making that up? I thought he was like explicitly and specifically talking about. Dude, I can't believe even Hassan told him you can't mention Destiny. Don't bring up the name. Don't mention him. Don't mention him. Just don't bring his name up. I'm literally fucking Voldemort to these people. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
Sneeko is probably
Yeah,
banned too.
well, DJ Dan here is an extension of Hassan. And because Hassan is completely terrified of Destiny, same thing here. He basically
He's Hassan's bitch.
has to follow the rules or there's no hanky-panky tonight. Simple as that. I don't care at all about this Destiny guy, but he should show up to one of those IRL events Clancy goes to and straight up ask him face-to-face what his ban deal is. Didn't somebody literally already do that and it resulted in absolutely nothing?
Oh,
I was just
interesting.
wondering, I've heard comments about the United States deserved 9/11, PTSD, veterans deserve that. When are we going to start holding other streamers accountable for stuff like that, regardless of social status?
Yeah. First of all, thank you for your service. Thank you for the question. It's a platform where if you disagree with the views of somebody, it's not appearing in your feed. It's not appearing
Roblox
in what
Chan.
you're doing. It
That's
has nothing
diabolical.
to do with your experience.
There's only one way this is gonna end: Twitch getting shut down or Twitch getting sued into oblivion. Okay, we got Spev back.
might
This
get
is
sued.
literally Mr. Eric's like fucking ancestor. It's insane he has an audience. His fans just watch him schizophrenically talk about his son all day, as opposed to you, of course. Palpatine Piker shocking DJ Daniskaya. Right, so Debunker XQC responded.
A human made an error in terms of the unbanning. It was quickly detected and corrected.
Hey, free guy.
Oh,
Detected?
oh, okay. Oh, okay, dude. Okay. Chat. Things that did not happen for $5,000.
Can I get a welcome to
By
the jungle?
what?
How many streamers have been banned in the past or are still banned on file? Hundreds, thousands. You're telling me
Exactly.
that out of all accounts that are permanently banned, one singular mistake unban happens. One singular one. Destiny is unbanned. And then the mistake is rendered. That's cap. I mean, bro, guys. These days, you know what I do, chat? I don't even bother going with the conspiracy theory, chat. I just go with the math, because math is simpler, okay? We can make this and it's, what are the odds that something can happen? And you say, yo, this is extremely unlikely. This is unlikely. Sorry. This is extremely unlikely.
That was internal.
Holy moly, I understood every single word he said.
We detected it quickly and fixed it.
Yeah, I like how they're talking about me like I'm a fucking virus, like I'm Agent Smith. It's like we were able to detect the anomaly and we quashed it immediately.
Very sorry about any of the confusion that was driven by.
I don't know why he's celebrating somebody being banned again. It's just weird. It's just crickets. It's just weird. Because he knows on the platform there's some shit that is absolutely egregious that isn't getting banned. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, whatever he said, totally.
Yeah, we
it's
don't need
egregious,
politics on
guys.
Twitch.
It's actually egregious. Yeah, I still.
Yo, this stream was so funny. So during Mamdani's stream, they had no moderators. So in their chat, there was just bunch of dicks or hentai with those emojis. What do you say? Font emojis. And all they can do is just watch. And man, that was funny.
Can't get over how Hassan was literally wiping his tears in joy. Like, oh my god, thank god Destiny is banned. Bro had a freaking heart attack, man. That was hilarious. Didn't XQC and his community throw a parade when Rakai got banned? Well, there's some exceptions. XQC acting like he and Asmon's incel audience wouldn't be celebrating.
The incel word. Man, that has lost its meaning. Just like the other words.
If Hassan got banned. Cope and seethe. Are you a fucking Hassan fan, dog? But yes, I would absolutely be
I bet it is.
celebrating if Hassan got banned, because he deserves it. It was detected, but they were unable to detect botting, doxers, and harassers. They're unable to detect that nobody could sign up from Israel. So then Destiny talks about what he actually thinks happened. He says why he thinks Hassan wouldn't want him sharing the platform.
That chain, and then they denied that appeal, so they flushed it out, which was nice. And then I did another appeal, and my guess is that this time, since that one employee isn't there, they probably, when that person reset my ban appeal, they got rid of that special note on my account that it always has to go to the whatever the fuck Destiny guy. And so probably the normal Twitch moderation like looked at the ban and they were like, wow, this guy got banned 4 years ago. This is kind of crazy. And so they unbanned me. But then once Hassan saw, he started to lose his shit. He texted Dan. Dan probably texted Head of Trust and Safety, and then they rebanned the account. I guess that's what happened, yeah. But then, okay. But so that I know if Dan Clancy is gone, basically, assuming nobody else there develops hating, then because the ordinary ban process, I would survive. I just don't right now because of Hassan or Dan. I guess more Hassan than Dan. But why is Hassan so afraid of you, Destiny? I think 2 reasons why I would be really bad for Hassan on that platform. One is because obviously I would be trashing Hassan now on his native platform where he's pretty safe right now. There's nobody that really challenges his kind of like lefty weirdo shit there. Asmongold stays in his corner, he stays in, and then Hassan stays in his corner. It's fine. So one,
I want Asmon to go all out on Hassan. Sometimes he just pulls himself back and tries to be nice.
I would be more confrontational there. Not that he has to pay attention to me.
Okay, this I genuinely don't understand because sharing a platform with someone is not the same as sharing your freaking house with them. Like, Destiny could be on Twitch and Hassan could just ignore him, never talk to him, never acknowledge him. But for some reason, he's so deathly afraid of him. I guess he knows more about
Yeah, he probably thinks of Twitch as like his own bubble.
Destiny than anyone else because they were literally good friends. He wanted to get him laid. That's how much he loved him. And Destiny obviously gave him his career. So maybe he feels like, oh, if he has the power to give me my career, he has the power to take it away. I mean, I don't know. I can't really get into the head of Diddy Piker. It's a pretty small place to squeeze through. So he basically says that it's because Hassan wants all the attention on him and he's like this massive narcissist.
But I think the second thing is I would be fighting a lot more with Asmongold. And there were times in the past, over the past year, where when I start fighting a lot with conservatives, Hassan starts to feel pretty weird about it. Like he wants to center the conversation on him again. Remember, Hassan always wants to make it appear like he's under threat and the conservatives are after him. But that's hard. That's a thing he has to fabricate because no conservative cares about Hassan. Nobody's going after him. The only time they use him is when it's a vector.
I don't like both of these retards. Hassan and Destiny both sucks. And besides that, I think Hassan just wants a spotlight.
To attack the Democrats, right? That's the only time his name is ever brought up. So when I'm like directly fighting with conservatives, Hassan starts to feel a little bit weird. And so if I was on Twitch, I think fighting with Asmongold a lot, I think a lot of Hassan's fan base would be like, wait, why aren't you ever talking about this dude? It would be kind of weird. That'd be my guess.
Do you appreciate Hassan, or no, sorry, not Hassan, at least Asmongold kind of like adding about your stupid ban?
I guess, yeah. Sure.
Right, so you're saying that Hassan is so narcissistic that he wants all the attention on him. So rather than even winning his little political war,
he's getting so irrelevant day by day. That's why. And now that he's getting subpoenaed, he's shaking in his boots right now.
he would rather just have Destiny banned and make sure that all the attention is on him.
Ain't no
rather
leftist
than,
is saving him.
even winning as a political party. Yep, I believe it. Sounds about right. The most self-obsessed dude. Everything has to be about him. That sounds about right. Mr. Eric, brother, give it a rest. No one believes Hassan called up DJ Dan DJ to get you rebanned. Is Mr. Eric watching the legendary series to get you rebanned? Does anyone
He's
believe
the
this?
legendary
Retweet
series
this
watcher.
comment if you believe it. Unemployed as always. Moving on to Hassan getting triggered at a fan and calling Destiny a pedo-Zionist. Hassan goes off on a former fan for calling him a
That bozo
glorified
always gets
liberal.
triggered.
Brings up the time that the fan lost to Destiny in a debate.
I mean, look, I don't give a fuck. Okay, whatever. Y'all are cornballs. Okay, I hope you lost.
I mean, this is all he does now. He fights with his own chatters, argues with them, and insults them. And it is increasing day by day. His own audience is hating him right now, which is amazing.
Lock in the moments that matter. At the end of the day, I can take it. Who gives a shit? But I like what a. I don't even need fucking Sex Pestini's community up my ass all the fuck.
There we go with the accusations. This man child has now grown up, huh? He should stay on that horse. And Asman is right. Hassan is using that fam energy. Bro is a female Karen.
Time. I got these guys who have like probably come out of my community. Not just AOC, they're claiming Chris Rabb is pro-Israel. Yeah, I know. Nothing pisses me off more, and I shouldn't even be openly admitting this. But nothing fucking pisses me off more than when people are just like, oh, dude, this guy's a fucking libtard. Oh my God, he's just like, yeah, no, this is what it is. This is what it is. It's a bait. I eat the bait, hook, line, and sinker. And then immediately this guy's like, see, I fucking got you, dude. I'm sorry. But if you think this dude is doing tireless advocacy, doing the work, okay, go listen to him try to fucking defend his positions on a sex pest Zionist broadcast, okay? I didn't want to bring this up, but buddy, let me tell you, okay?
Hearing him bitch and moan is just so annoying.
You didn't do a great job. You got fucking owned by an Israel dick-ing pedophile.
There we go with the Israel.
How do you think that looked for the cause? Your desperation to fucking clout chase caused you to get literally owned by a moronic Wikipedia article summarizing pedophilic Zionist.
Okay, let's just pretend that the
Just throwing all the random words in there. What a dumbass.
these political debates are worth anything, right? So if owning Destiny is so easy, then why do you always dodge him? I mean, then you should have no problem in debating him and destroying him,
Yeah.
right? Oh,
Why
wait,
so
this is a
defensive?
guy that runs from XQC in a debate. So, like, I don't know how he's talking about anything. Oh, look, Hassan crashing out again. Must be another day that ends in Y. Moving on to Hassan once again theorizing that him shocking Kaya was set up by Israel. Back
Bro.
to the nursing home. Hassan ponders the timing of Colorgate in Israel October 7.
Because I do want to fucking do this if given the
Man, this guy's a retard, huh?
option. I would love to fucking duke it out on Israeli television. Oh my god. Not that Tucker Carlson gives a shit. Bro, by the way, I mean, look. Speaking of like I might have more name recognition in Israel than I do in America at this point. I'm not even joking when I say this. Like, look, this is from the Times of Israel. Chris Rabb won Pennsylvania 3rd. Times of Israel's article title is Anti-Israel Democrat backed by AOC and Hassan Piker wins nomination for U.S. House in Pennsylvania. Bro, Kayagate happened on October 7th. It was in the Israeli news. They covered it on Israeli news on October 7. Not October 7, 2023, of course, but October 7, 2025. Think about that.
This is just so
Bro, they're
lame.
writing nonstop.
Bro, he's dead serious as well, dude. Just interesting timing, guys. You know, it just so happened that when I shocked my dog, these sequence of events happened to take place. Okay, buddy, we believe you, right? Kaya is an agent of Mossad,
Yeah, sure,
sent
buddy.
to ruin your reputation, and therefore you are justified in shocking her. Okay, you're right. You win. No, guys, use the space control lasers. Of course, this guy can't believe his own bullshit. What a self-inflated ego. This dude actually shows delusional behavior. Yeah, we got the Israel chamber. It's Israel,
That's the best
guys,
image.
I swear, it's all Israel. Lol, what? Is he implying that Israel, of all places, conspired to distract from October 7 to instead focus on Hassan shocking his dog? What an unbelievably regarded thing to even suggest. Sounds like Hassan. The Hassan system. Why would Israel do this? Outro, talk about the importance of self-love. Dude, self-love is everything. A lot of people have that voice in their head, which is like constantly talking down to them, tells them they're a failure, they're not enough, they suck, they're stupid, blah, blah, that they'll never amount to anything. But
Damn, is he talking about me?
it's not really true if you just examine what's being said. It's just being sort of cruel for no reason. So I'd encourage people to try to replace that voice with things you know are true, right? The fact that you're a good friend, maybe a good son, a good mom, a person who is trying their best, working hard every day, you know, showing up, even if things don't always
Yeah, I
work
try to be
out.
positive,
And I feel like
guys.
self-love translates into a thriving life. If you love yourself, you don't tolerate bullshit from others, right? You don't even tolerate bullshit from yourself. You start taking care of yourself the way you'd take care of a close friend or a child. You take care of your health. You try to resolve your trauma. I feel like everybody should strive to love themselves a bit more every day, right?
Yep, totally agree.
And it took me my entire life so far, but I can finally say that I truly do love myself. And it's not like narcissism or anything like that. I still treat other people well and respect them and value them, but I just know myself now. And I've spent a lot of time introspecting, and I know what I've done in life and overcome. So I always remind myself whenever my mind starts saying some bullshit and playing tricks on me. But yeah, I really hope that all of you can also experience that level of self-love. Sometimes it takes a while to get to, but you know, it's all a journey, right? Now click this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Oh, holy balls. Well, another banger. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and make sure you guys sub to MorePegasus. Oh, holy shit. Not even signed in. And make sure you guys subscribe to MorePegasus. And thanks for watching. See ya boys later. Bye bye.